If you are over 60 and you're chugging water but your mouth is still dry, stop immediately. You might be making the problem worse. You could be flushing out the exact minerals your body needs to survive. In this video, we are going to explain why plain water might be flushing out the very minerals you need to stay moist. And I'm going to show you the simple senior hydration cocktail you should be drinking instead. It's a painful cycle many seniors face. You feel that persistent, dry, sticky feeling, medically called xerostomia. You reach for the water bottle. You drink a lot. And then 30 minutes later, you are still dry. But now, you have to run to the bathroom. This is not just inconvenient. It's a huge clue that your body is no longer absorbing water efficiently. You are experiencing the mineral washout effect. Our cells hold water through a delicate balance of trace minerals, primarily sodium, potassium, and magnesium. As we age, our kidneys become less efficient at recycling these vital electrolytes. If you dump a large volume of pure water into a system low on electrolytes, the body panics and decides it can't hold on to the fluid. It flushes both the water and the remaining trace minerals right out. You end up more depleted than when you started. That's why water alone won't fix this. To truly hydrate, you must teach your cells how to hold on to the fluid you drink. Hit the subscribe button now. Silver Smile and Bites is dedicated to breaking down these complex health puzzles into simple step-by-step solutions designed for your vitality. So, why does your thirst mechanism fail in the first place? When you were younger, if your fluid levels dropped, your hypothalamus, the brain's alarm system, immediately triggered the urge to drink. After 60, this sensitivity dulls dramatically. Your body might be dangerously low on fluids, but you simply don't feel thirsty. Your body's early warning system is broken. This means you cannot rely on feeling thirsty to gauge your hydration needs anymore. You need to switch from reactive drinking when you feel thirsty, to proactive drinking, following a set schedule. We also need to understand the role of the antidiuretic hormone, or ADH. ADH tells your kidneys to hold water. Older kidneys produce less ADH, especially overnight, which is why those frequent nighttime trips start. You need hydration strategies that account for these biological changes. The takeaway here is simple. If you are over 60, ignore your thirst. Hydrate based on the clock, not your feelings. Now, let's look at the obvious but often missed visual signs that your dehydration is severe. Your mouth being dry is a symptom, not the only clue. First, check your tongue. A healthy tongue is pink and moist. A dehydrated tongue often looks shriveled and may show deep cracks or fissures, looking like a dry riverbed. Second, check your saliva. If you gather a bit of saliva on your finger and it feels sticky, stringy, or frothy, that is a sign the water content is low and the proteins are concentrated. Saliva should be thin and clear. Third, pay attention to how your dentures or partials fit. Your gum tissue is highly sensitive to fluid changes. If your dentures suddenly feel loose or rub painfully, your gums have likely shrunk due to dehydration. This is a hydration emergency, not necessarily a dental one. If you see any of these signs, volume isn't the problem. Absorption is.
Let's talk about the worst hydration habit for older bodies: chugging. Chugging a large glass of water triggers a reflex in your body that says, "Too much volume too fast." This sudden influx causes your kidneys to accelerate the fluid filtering process, leading to the rapid flush we discussed earlier. The key to efficient absorption is slow, steady intake. Think of your body like a sponge. If you throw a bucket of water on a dry sponge, most of it runs off. If you dribble the water slowly, the sponge soaks up every drop. We call this the sip and swish rule. Instead of downing an 8-ounce glass, aim to sip 4 ounces slowly over a 30-minute period. You should always wet the inside of your mouth, swish briefly, and swallow. This encourages better fluid signaling and slower, more complete absorption throughout the digestive tract. Make the shift today. Replace 1 large glass with 4 long sips over an hour. It's time to deliver on the biggest promise of this video: the solution that actually works. We need to create a simple, inexpensive replacement for those highly marketed, sugary sports drinks. This is the Senior Hydration Cocktail. It is designed to match the specific needs of older adults by replacing the trace minerals lost through inefficient kidney function. You will need 1 liter, or about 34 ounces, of filtered water. To this, add a 1/4 teaspoon of unrefined salt, like sea salt or Himalayan salt. This provides the essential sodium and trace minerals necessary for cellular water retention. Next, add the juice of half a lemon. Lemon juice provides potassium and helps with palatability, making the water more enjoyable to sip slowly. You can also add a splash of pure, unsweetened cranberry juice for a bit of flavor and antioxidants. Mix this up and keep it in a designated bottle. This cocktail is not about volume, it's about mineral support. Aim to sip slowly throughout the day. This simple change allows your cells to finally hold on to the water you drink, helping to soothe dry mouth more effectively than plain tap water ever could. Hydration isn't just about what you drink, it's about what you eat. Did you know that some fruits and vegetables contain water in a structured form, often called gel water or H3O? This type of water is bound to fiber and nutrients, meaning it is released slowly during digestion, providing sustained hydration that doesn't trigger the kidney washout effect. If you struggle to drink enough, you can literally eat your water. The top performers in this category are cucumbers, which are over 95% water. Next are bell peppers, lettuce, and any kind of melon, especially cantaloupe and watermelon. Eating a cup of watermelon after your breakfast counts towards your hydration goals much more effectively than chugging an extra cup of water at the same time. Try to incorporate a high-water vegetable into every meal. A simple cucumber salad or a handful of berries can make a huge difference in your all-day hydration levels. Now let's talk about the major saboteurs, the things you consume every day that actively push water out of your body. The biggest culprits are caffeine and alcohol. Coffee and tea are mild diuretics. They increase urine flow and require more water to process than the fluid they provide. We are not saying you must quit your morning cup of coffee, but you must acknowledge the trade-off. For every 8-ounce cup of coffee or standard black tea you drink, you need to follow up with 12 ounces of your hydration cocktail to offset the dehydrating effect. Alcohol is an even stronger diuretic, slowing the release of ADH and forcing the kidneys to release massive amounts of fluid. If you enjoy an occasional evening drink, you must alternate every serving of alcohol with a full glass of your mineral-rich water. Never drink these diuretics on an empty stomach. Understanding this exchange rate is key to managing dry mouth symptoms and maintaining vitality. We also need to address common medications. Many drugs used to treat conditions common after 60, such as blood pressure medication, antidepressants, and antihistamines, list dry mouth as a primary side effect. This is called true xerostomia, meaning the drug is reducing saliva production directly. Even if this is the case, staying systemically hydrated with a hydration cocktail is critical. If your body is already dehydrated, medication-induced dry mouth is amplified tenfold. The best strategy is to talk to your pharmacist about timing your doses, and remember, water won't fix xerostomia, but it will prevent systemic dehydration from making the dry mouth feel far worse. A common objection we hear is the fear of sodium. Many seniors manage blood pressure and worry that adding salt to water will spike it. This concern is valid, but the solution is nuanced. We are only asking for a quarter teaspoon of unrefined salt spread across an entire liter of water. This trace amount is significantly less than the sodium found in a single slice of processed bread or a serving of canned soup. The key is balance. If you are extremely concerned or on strict sodium restriction, consult your doctor. But for most healthy seniors, this small addition aids absorption without measurable impact on blood pressure. The benefit of increased water absorption and circulation often outweighs the small sodium increase. Furthermore, how do we stop the fear of nighttime bathroom trips? This is simple. Front-load your hydration. Drink 70% of your daily fluid intake before 4 p.m. Make 6 p.m. your hydration cutoff time. This ensures you are fully saturated for the night, but gives your bladder time to empty before you go to bed. If you take these steps today, stop chugging water, switch to sipping your senior hydration cocktail, and front-load your intake, you will notice a profound difference, not just in your dry mouth, but in your energy and overall vitality. Dry mouth is a silent alarm bell for aging. It's a message that your body needs a smarter, mineral-rich approach to hydration, not just more volume. Stop ignoring the message. Start treating the root cause of poor absorption. Take action today. Go mix up that hydration cocktail and start sipping it slowly. If this video helped you solve that sticky dry mouth problem, please like the video and subscribe to Silver Smile and Bites right now. We deliver simple, evidence-based nutrition and movement plans every week to keep you living your best life after 55. Your vitality isn't luck, it's a strategy.